CBS. 2nd and 4 to go. The Lions inside Green Bay territory. Thompson. Good block from King. Thompson with speed. First down yardage.
I'll tell you, Landry's got this team moving right now. He's mixing his plays well. He's throwing the ball. Here you'll see him doing the pitch out right now. Watch the block of the back coming out and leading Thompson around the corner. You can see King coming out there, sets him up, knocks the defensive back out. The halfback cuts back up to the inside, picks up the first down, gets good yardage. It's a good play.
Look at that Johnny Gray, a flying tackle to stop him. He had 95 tackles coming into the game today, leads the team in that department. And we've talked about that aggressive young secondary of the Packers. You saw the kind of effort they're getting from Johnny Gray. First down Lions.
They got some great coaching with Dick LeBeau in there. These guys are hustling. They're all over the field. They're coming up and forcing the plays. That's why they're making the tackles.
Horace King, the ball carrier, stopped by Jim Carter after a gain of maybe 2 on the play. Well, the big one, the big bowl game on Monday, January 2nd. Top-ranked Texas, 11-0, unbeaten against Notre Dame. Won their 10th game last night over Miami. They come in 10-1, and that should be an interesting day. Lindsey Nelson, Paul Horning, Don Crickey, Joe Alexander, all be on hand to bring that coverage to you here on CBS, the Cotton Bowl, January 2nd. Shift out of the eye. Rick Kane in the backfield. Landry with time to the flat for David Hill, too far.
Great effort, though.
2:05 remaining, third quarter. And again, a big third down play coming up for the Lions.
Now Landry's had the pressure on him. Now he's got it on him again. He made the third down situation on the last one with that same pass that he just threw there to Hill, and Hill had gotten the first down for him. You know, we were talking about the 2 tight ends, Hill and Sanders. They used a lot of the 2 tight end offense when they had the running game going for them. But again, they lost Gaines, they lost Bussey, the 2 big backs that they had and they were dependent upon. And these guys right here have filled in very admirably. Mr. King's having a good year.
Sanders, Gaines, Freitas, Markovich, Bussey, all gone from that offense. Rick Kane complete into the 20-yard line. Flag down. Fred Carr, number 53, on the tackle, and a big first down play for the Lions if that infraction is not against them.
Johnny Gray's upset, personal foul.
Against Green Bay.
That's what Detroit needs right here. They've got to get some kind of break, and they finally got one.
Time winding down in the third quarter, but a 10-0 ball game, so much can happen. First down for the Lions inside the 20 of Green Bay. Here is referee.
29, defense, personal foul. First down.
Fred Silva, the referee. Mike McCoy.
See the ground level shot right here of Landry setting up. Kane slips right out of the backfield there. It's just a little delay pattern. It's a one-on-one on the linebacker. You'll see McCoy come in here a little bit late. Give him a shot right there, number 29.
Mike McCoy, number 29. First down, Lions.
They've got to make the play here and score. They want to be in this ball game.
Play action. Landry with time. Man open. Can't hold it. J.D. Hill did not hold it. It was just slightly overthrown in front of him. He got a hand on it. Willie Buchanan on the coverage, but J.D. had him beat.
I'd rather be in Hawaii, too.
Well, you know, we can't say that, though. I mean, really. I mean, we'd rather be in Green Bay. I don't know why that young man wants to be in Hawaii. There is a sign down there somewhere that says, "We like it here in Green Bay. We're staying, Mom." The Sports Spec on December 17th here on CBS. The WBC Welterweight Championship. Carlos Palomino defending against Jose Palacios. Also the 1977 National Hot Rod Association World Championship. 4 o'clock Eastern Time, Saturday, December 17th, here on CBS Sports. Landry straight ahead.
I don't know about that being too innovative.
Second down play, and 10 to go following that incompletion, and Landry, stopped by Bob Barber, got only 2 yards, maybe 2.5 on the play.
You know, Landry has been very effective. I shouldn't have said that because Landry has been very effective with that quarterback sneak.
Also on that same edition of the CBS Sports Spectacular, the U.S. Professional Arm Wrestling Championship. Tom Maddie's going to be in that, I'm sure. And the World's Strongest Men. Final edition of that, the Tug of War. That should be a sight. Saturday, December 17th. Landry will throw on third down. With lots of time. Chucks it up, and it's intercepted by Luke. And Luke decides to stay in that end zone, and that was wise. He started to run it out, but fortunately he got his thinking together and stayed in that end zone. And so the Packers stopped the drive of the Detroit Lions with 1:05 remaining. In the third period, the Packers continue to lead it 10-0.
Smile, it's Christmas time. Well, here's something for you to smile about. You can save up to $10 on Kodak Instant cameras and film. Save $5 when you buy any Kodak Instant camera, and $5 when you buy 5 packs of Kodak Instant print film. Come on, no smile? And no matter how much you spend, no other instant camera gives you this. Bright, brilliant color by Kodak. So smile all the way to your photo dealer. Ask them about this limited time offer from Kodak. Ho, ho, ho.
What does it take to get a loan from your full-service banker so that you can open a small business like this? Let's ask two people who know, Bruce and Phyllis Doty.
We were turned down once, Ed.
But then our banker found we had experience, some collateral, and a good credit rating.
So you got the loan.
And now we've got 3 stores.
That's full-service banking, making good loans, creating jobs, helping people get started. No financial institution can help you and your community more than a full-service bank.
Good. Now we can go to bed.
Wait a minute. I want to give you a gift while we're alone. It's something just for you.
A washer and dryer.
Now, come on, will you be serious?
Okay.
Come on, close your eyes. Merry Christmas.
Give her a diamond. It's forever.
Here we are right here. Landry setting up, dropping back, has lots of time to throw the ball. He keeps both backs in, makes a decision to throw the ball, and it looks like it slipped off his hand there, and I think he was really trying to throw that ball out of the end zone.
He had to be trying to get it out of the end zone. You're right. It looked like he slipped in his setup and just could not deliver the ball, the greasy ball, properly. Luke intercepted. First down, Packers at their 20. For Steve Luke, it was his 4th interception of the season. He leads the pack in that department. And so with the interception in the end zone, the pack starting from their own 20, and it was Nate Simpson straight ahead for a gain of 3 yards on the play. Ken Sanders, number 82 for the Lions, made the stop. Denver defeated Houston 24-14.
They
the
are
Denver
for real.
Broncos, you bet. They're now 11-1 atop the Western Division of the AFC.
That clinched their division title, though, didn't it?
The Bears have defeated Tampa Bay 10-0. That's final. Simpson and Smith, the running backs for the pack. This is Barty Smith, number 33, met right at the line of scrimmage by a swarm of Detroit tacklers. Linebackers got in on the action. Ed O'Neill, number 55, leading the attack.
San Francisco's really doing a job right here. 24-7 over Minnesota. That's a third period, and that's up in Minnesota, I believe.
Well, if they lose, the Bears are tied at 7-5 as they have defeated Tampa Bay today with Minnesota atop the Central Division. That is the end of the third period here at Lambeau Field in Green Bay. The Green Bay Packers continue to do things right, and it's reflected on the scoreboard.
Radio Shack has a great space age gift for kids at a down-to-earth price. The original Space Patrol walkie-talkie. Just $14.95 a pair, and they really work. Crystal controlled and battery operated, just like Dad's portable CB. And they're built in Radio Shack's own electronics factory. So this Christmas, thrill your kids with the $14.95 a pair Space Patrol. Only at Radio Shack, a Tandy company.
Mel's pain in his back becomes a pain in the neck for Alice tonight at 9:30, 8:30 Central and Mountain on CBS.
thought he handled that Wally Chambers thing, huh? Chambers is gone for the year. Did that turn out? All right, the Packers bring it out. They are third and about 4 yards to go. The ball just over their 25.
Pressure's on that Detroit defense again to stop them right here. Got to get the ball back.
David Whitehurst, all the way at quarterback, has been doing the job. Number 17 running. Good run by Whitehurst. That looked like a college quarterback play. I tell you, he's not afraid of anything. If he goes down, they've got Brian Dowling to back him up.
And then Natty.
Zeke Bratkowski and Starr.
Yeah.
They just put the pads on. David Whitehurst got the first down yardage. Remember, after our football telecast, we'll be going down to Largo, Florida, just to warm you up. And you'll see some of the finest golfers from the men's and women's tour in the mixed team golf championship.
They're ready to sing there, don't they?
Slot formation right for the Packers. Whitehurst with time. Sideline complete. Well, no. Never had full possession. They roll it incomplete. Ollie Smith, number 89. That ball hit him in a bad spot, right in the numbers. He just couldn't hold on. It looked like it just popped off his pad.
Here it is. He never does have complete possession of the ball. He's bouncing around, catches it again, catches it. He has 3 shots at it.
And he got a little help from the cornerback over there, James Hunter, just to make sure that he didn't hang on.
3 and you're out, I guess.
Second down.
But that was still a good throw by the rookie. He did a great job. Led him right to the sideline. Low.
High formation. Draw play. Simpson, number 48. Good tackle on him by Lem Barney, number 20. Barney had been blocked on the play by Odom, and there may be a penalty against Odom. Barney made a super effort. He had been knocked down, but still made the tackle. And clipping is the call. I believe it'll be against Odom.
I'll tell you, here's a guy, gets clipped on the play, gets back up, makes a great tackle. He's one of the real grand premier defensive backs that played in the NFL, I think. He's a competitor. He's the kind of guy that has always been great on the special teams, the punt returns. He's my kind. I'll take 40 of those kind of guys.
Nate Simpson had 57 yards rushing and gets a little wiped out there.
84, flipping. Second down.
Second and 20. Eagles battling Dallas.
You know, that Eagle team is an underrated ball club. They've been in every ball game up there. They've changed their attitude around. That's a young ball club that I think next year you're going to see a lot more and hear a lot more about.
Second and 19 to correct it, and we had all kinds of action. Number 62, Dennis Havig, started his pull a little bit early from the left guard position. That brought the Lions over, and that'll be against the Pack, and so now Green Bay running into penalty troubles.
Offense, 62, false start, second down.
So it is second and 24. The ball now back on the 20-yard line of Green Bay. Some of the Lions' better offense here going for them right now.
Moving Green Bay backward. Let me tell you, the pressure's been on this defense all year long, and they've hung in there, and they've got to do it again today if they want to get back in the ball game, Tim.
Nate Simpson again. Rookie running hard out the left side, and good defensive work by the Lions. Ed O'Neill was there from the middle linebacker spot, number 55. So Chicago defeating Tampa Bay after going into the fourth period today scoreless. They win it 10-0. Walter Payton over 100 yards again, fourth consecutive game. They're 7-5. Minnesota losing to San Francisco. They're 7-5 in the Central Division of the NFC. And Detroit coming in here at 5-6 this afternoon, still mathematically in it, but they're having their problems getting going in this game.
Green Bay gets Chicago next week, so it's going to be an interesting ball game. I'll be up there with Gary Bender doing that ball game.
Third down and long. Simpson. Again, good defensive play, and it's Ed O'Neill, number 55. The first man in to put the stop on Simpson, and the Packers will punt. Ken Sanders was there with him.
You know, you hear a few boos from the crowd, but that's a good play because here you got a 10-point lead. You don't want to take a chance of throwing that ball up in the air, getting the interception. This way you let your defense come in. You let your punter, Beverly, kick that ball down there, put Detroit back in the hole here and then let the defense play ball.
Beverly standing on his 11-yard line. Eddie Payton by himself. Standing on the 35. Ball rolls to about the 40 and is going to be dead there. And so the Lions will start 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line. 12:24 remaining in the final quarter.
America's best-selling new car in history, the new Ford Fairmont. What's behind Fairmont's success? Fairmont's mileage, highest EPA mileage rating of any midsize car. Fairmont's roominess, more room for the money than any other car. Fairmont's price, lowest sticker price of any midsize car. Test drive America's best-selling new car ever at your Ford dealer, where the better ideas keep coming.
Now at Sears, there's a color TV on sale you really have to touch to believe. Now save $80 on Sears Sensor Touch TV. Just $399.95 for a 19-inch picture, an electronic tuner with no moving parts to wear out, a solid-state chassis, and sensor touch. You've just seen the touch of a finger change channels instantly. But even when you see it, you have to touch it to believe it.
I believe.
Sensor Touch, on sale now at Sears.
On January 2nd, CBS Sports proudly presents the Cotton Bowl with the #1 ranked undefeated Texas Longhorns taking on the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. That's the Cotton Bowl, January 2nd.
Landry 11 for 18 as he brings out the Lions first down at their own 40. 12:24 remaining in the fourth quarter. Leonard Thompson over the left side. Got 5 on the play. First man to hit him, Ezra Johnson, in at defensive end, number 78. Jim Carter, the middle linebacker, number 50, in on the action. Clarence Williams in there along the front with Butler.
Landry's got to get this offense generated, get some momentum going for them. You've got to change it around, come up with a big play, get that first down, get them moving down in there, get some points on the board. We're going to have a ball game then.
Second down, they gave him a little less than 5 on the marking. Landry. Intended for Jarvis, tipped away, and tried that quick pass to the flat. Fred Carr got a hand up on it, number 53, but that would have been a completed pass. Intended for number 45, Ray Jarvis.
Again, that was a big defensive play by Green Bay. They're coming up with the plays now. Here we're back into that third down and 5-6 yard situation. You know, keep playing the ball game if they want to keep this game going and ball moving down the field. They've got to get the first down.
Jarvis comes wide right. J.D. Hill wide left. Screen, and slipping down is Lynn Thompson. Fred Carr covered him immediately. And so, again, the Packers defense stops the Lions offense, and Detroit will have to punt.
Carr makes a great play on a screen because if you got by the linebacker right there, he had some running room down the sideline over there.
Got up to a loss of about a half a yard on the play, and so Summers, standing on his 25-yard line, will punt. Carroll back at the 26 of Green Bay awaiting him. Carroll takes it on the fly, trying to come outside. And a good tackle downfield at the 35-yard line by Tony Dakin, number 58. And so the Pack has the ball back, a first down, and they lead the game 10-0.
Are you still chained to Gotcha? The rechargeable Norelco rotary razor lets you walk away, free from nicks and cuts. Its 36 surgical steel rotary razor blades are safely protected inside 3 floating heads to give you a comfortable shave that's razor close, razor smooth, for up to 3 weeks on a single charge. The rechargeable Norelco rotary razor. It lets you walk away from Gotcha.
Мне нравится ваша рубашка.
He admires your shirt.
It's a cotton-rich fabric called Natural Blend.
Да.
It's the Cotton Arrow by Arrow, 60% cotton, so it breathes.
Dushat.
It's got the extra comfort of extra cotton, plus durable press, no iron.
No iron. Natasha will do anything but iron my shirt.
If you're looking for comfort, look for the seal of cotton. The more cotton, the better you feel.
Packers will have first down as their cheerleaders have shed the heavy coats and they're down just to the sweaters out there. It must be up to 16 degrees now.
They don't look like the girls from Dallas.
First down, Green Bay.
Those little outfits they wear down there, I don't think they'd hold up too well.
Marty Smith straight ahead. Good hole behind Mel Jackson, number 71 in the center, Larry McCarron. Dick Duran, the safety, number 26, made the tackle, and he picked up 6 on the play, 2nd and 4.
Marty Smith really picked this hole well. He saw where the flow was going. Everybody was going off to the right. He broke down right behind his blockers, picked up good yardage on that.
Smith
Again,
has 47 yards rushing. Nate Simpson with 62 leads everybody. The rookie for Green Bay. Leonard Thompson, the new man, has 46 for Detroit. Smith again, smashing straight ahead, short of the first down. And again, some pushing and shoving. If you don't think these guys are serious out here today. That was Larry McCarron for Green Bay against an unknown Lion at the moment here. We try and sort them out. I think it might have been
Orvis again?
Orvis, I think. Well, there you go. Coming up Thursday night on CBS. A new show, the 1977 Heisman Trophy Award Special, 10 Eastern, 9 Central. Elliott Gould and O.J. Simpson will host an hour of entertainment on the special Heisman Trophy Awards. Rich McGeorge in with Bert Askeson, double tight end, 3rd and a yard and a half to go. Simpson straight ahead, and a whistle for delay of game against the Green Bay Packers. Simpson had the yardage and then some, but they did not get the play started in time.
Boy, that's a great break for Detroit right here. Again, they're getting those breaks. And again, the mistakes that are being made by the young ball club here with Green Bay, they shouldn't do that. They shouldn't take that much time in the huddle to get that play off. Now it throws a whole different light. 3rd and long yardage situation.
3rd and about 7. The ball back to the 40-yard line of Green Bay. The Packers in command, 10-0.
Ball on 40.
David Whitehurst at the controls. There were 11 quarterbacks picked ahead of him in this year's draft. He was the 206th player overall. But they like him here in Green Bay. And with Dickey and Whitehurst, they think they've got a pair of quarterbacks. Look at him run. Woo! He got hit over there, but he jumps right up, says, was nothing, coach. I'm okay. I got the first down or close to it.
Again, it looked like the old option. Here he is again, coming right down the line. Looks like the halfback's right there trailing with him. He sees it. He tucks it under, and he really gets nailed.
James Hunter, the second-year man from Grambling.
Great defensive play by Hunter. And it stops him from getting that first down and forces him into a punt. All right, let's see what Detroit can do now.
Short of the first down, right. He was very close to it, but not close enough.
Mr. Hunter wouldn't have hit him like that. He'd have gotten it, too.
Beverly standing on his 30-yard line. Oliver Payton back for Detroit. Oh, it's blocked. Great play. Number 77, John Woodcock, blocked it. And the ball goes all the way to the 15-yard line.
We got a ball game.
First down, Lions. John Woodcock on the specials team. He had been starting at
You can see him coming
end.
right through, straight through. Reaches up, knocks that ball down.
Look at him looking for it, too. He was right on the case.
I don't know who picked it up, but somebody's got...
Hard to tell with these muddy jerseys, but the Lions very alertly on the ball. Have a first down at the Packers 16. They trail 10-0, 8:34 to play.
We're the Van Arsdales, Tom and Dick. We're identical twins, and we drink identical beers. Light beer from Miller. We love it. The best thing about light beer is it's less filling. Great taste. Less filling. It's got a third less calories than the regular beer. Great taste, Tom. Less filling. And I'm not Tom. You are.
I'm Dick.
You think you
Oh,
are,
you
but
always
you
were.
never
No.
were.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
Mr. Heidboom?
Huh?
Mr. Heidboom.
Yes?
Yeah, look, we understand that you're taking a trip with us tomorrow.
Trip?
Yeah, well, we want you to know that Avis is working right now.
Avis?
It's vacuuming your car, checking the oil, brakes, even the air in the spare tire.
Spare tire.
One of the ways Avis tries harder is working at night, so you're ready
Harder?
in the morning. Yeah. Oh, by the way, it's a Chrysler Cordoba, and it's blue. See you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
We try harder, Avis. Avis, we don't know another way.
It was Ed O'Neill making the fumble recovery after John Woodcock blocked the punt. The first block punt for Beverly in 73 punts this season. First down, Lions. Don't go away from this one. Leonard Thompson to the 5. Thompson, touchdown. Leonard Thompson.
Thompson in for the score.
He made that on his own. That second effort right in there, diving in.
16-yard touchdown run for the man making his first start at running back. He is the leading rusher for the Lions today, and he has the score, and we have a ball game.
And here he comes right in there. He cuts off the great block by the back right there.
Now watch this.
Breaks a tackle right there, puts his head down, keeps those legs going, and makes the extra effort right here to get in that end zone. And breaks that line. That's all he's got to do. And we have a ball game, baby.
It was Willie Buchanan that he just flattened right at the goal line to get in. Steve Mickemeyer attempting the point after, and it's good. And so, with 8:26 to play in regulation time, the Packers lead the Lions 10-7, a 16-yard touchdown run. Here it is again.
Here it is again, Tim, right here. Watch the block by the back right there. He absolutely bulls over that defensive back coming
Forrest
up.
King that was. Block.
Leonard dips his head down. The mud helps him a little bit there, but he makes a heck of an effort to get in that end zone. It's smelling pay dirt, babes.
Well, Len Thompson, third-year man from Oklahoma State, a reserve wide receiver, getting his opportunity on, I guess maybe a hunch by Tommy Hudspeth today as he sat down Rick Kane. Well, next Saturday, December 17th, make that, the WBC Welterweight Championship, Carlos Palomino against Jose Palacios, and the 1977 National Hot Rod Association World Championships, along with the U.S. Professional Arm Wrestling Championship, and the World's Strongest Men Competition, the Tug of War, all Saturday, December 17th on the CBS Sports Spectacular. From the kickoff, Steve Odom to the 32-yard line for Green Bay, where they will start. First down, Reggie Pinckney, number 42, made the tackle. And so, we have ourselves a little different football game.
You're not kidding.
10-7.
10-7 ball game. Here's where, you have to be a little bit conservative, but how conservative do you really want to be? This is going to be interesting to see how Bart plays this, because it would be, put them right back in a ball game in the lead if they could get some kind of a score here. The 24-yard return, so they got pretty good field position, 32-yard line.
Nate Simpson and Barty Smith still the running backs. This is Simpson. He's having a good afternoon, but he stopped right there at the line of scrimmage. Number 83, Jim Mitchell, along with Lem Barney, the cornerback, number 20, and he got about a half a yard.
Well, you got a fired up defense right now. They got some points on the board. The offense finally scored for them. And now this team is going to come out here and see what they can do defensively. They can stop Green Bay. They can turn this ball game right around. The momentum is now in Detroit's shoulder.
Second. Longer than 9 to go. Slot formation right out of the eye. Whitehurst will throw. Good rush on him. And it's picked off by James Hunter. Hunter to the 25. Close to the 20, where he's finally racked up by Mel Jackson, number 71, and the Lions are right back on the doorstep. James Hunter made a real good catch, but the rush created this one.
It sure did. You can see the pressure that's being put on Whitehurst right here, and just as he throws that ball, he gets nailed. Hunter steps right in front of it, picks it off, goes down the sideline, puts him in excellent field position, and it's a whole new ball game, babes.
For James Hunter, his 5th interception of the season. And Greg Landry brings out the Lions as they smell a chance to go ahead in this football game. The Lions have yet to win on the road this season. Leonard Thompson flying inside the 10-yard line. Mike McCoy on the tackle, number 29.
He's having a great day right here. Watch the running that Thompson has right here. Again, it's the same play they scored on the other way. Picks his hole, breaks to the outside, gets a first down, picks up about 15 yards on it.
I guess the question is, where has this guy been all season long?
I think so.
First down, Lions at the 8-yard line. Wide left goes J.B. Hill. Wide right, Ray Jarvis. Wide receivers did not figure too much in the Lions' passing attack today. Thompson again. Straight ahead this time. Got to close to the 5-yard line.
Tim, again, here's where the Green Bay defense has got to come to life. They've got to change its momentum around. They've got to get it going the other way. They've got to dig in here and stop, and they're right in the mud hole down there. They've got to do it.
There's some muddy hand-holding going on down there. Part of the defensive team's routine for the Green Bay Packers. Little show of unity. Come on, guys, dig in. It is 2nd and goal. The Lions smell that goal line here. King and Leonard Thompson, the running backs. Again, it's Thompson. He's stopped right in the backfield by Dave Roller, number 74.
He's playing a whale of a ball game today.
No gain on the play. He got just to the line of scrimmage, and that was only by stretching out because Roller actually hit him ankle high in the backfield. 3rd and goal.
If they stop him here, we may have a sudden death game on our hands. All right.
5:37 remaining in regulation time. 3rd and goal. The ball just outside the 5. On Green Bay. Pitch out, Thompson. Good block, but good coverage. He stopped at the 3-yard line. One good block, and he cut inside it well, but Jim Carter, number 50. Fred Carr, number 53. 4 Packers in on the tackle. Let's get the other 2. Good defensive work. Buchanan, number 28, and Butler, 77.
They're going. Are they going for the touch? They're going for the touchdown.
The ball is on the 3-yard line. Timeout called by the Lions.
They're going after the win, I'll tell you.
The ball is just outside the 2-yard line, about the 2.5. And they are taking timeout. I'm sure Tommy Hudspeth wants to make sure that everybody understands their role on this play. 4th down and goal. Well, Sunday, December 25th, everybody knows it's Christmas Day. It's also Fiesta Bowl Day. Tom Addy, Lindsey Nelson, and I will be down having our Christmas Fiesta in Tempe, Arizona. Penn State against Arizona State should be an exciting game. Those Western teams play that wide-open, exciting football, and you've got that tough, grinding Penn State club with always great defense. They keep churning out those linebackers like no other school in the country. The Sun Bowl the following weekend on the 31st of December. That's a Saturday. Stanford and LSU, 2 8-3 teams. And Stanford with one of the really exciting quarterbacks in Guy Benjamin. That's also here on CBS as the bowl season begins. And then, of course, the biggie, January 2nd, a Monday, the Cotton Bowl. Unbeaten Texas against the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Lindsey Nelson, Paul Horning, Don Crickey, Joe Alexander will all be on hand to bring that one to you right here on CBS. I think Pat Brookier at the Sun Bowl, if I recall.
I think so.
Correctly. That's Summerall and Tom Brookshire. Okay.
I'll tell you, this is a big play, and it's a gutty play. And
what do you think? What would you do? Would you kick it here?
I'd kick the field goal.
Would you take the tie? 4:52 to play.
That's right. A lot of time left for the ball game.
Well, but 4th and goal. Kane and Hubbard are the running backs.
That's why I'm up here, and he's down there calling him.
And the Pack stops him. Johnny Gray was there. I believe it was Marv Hubbard, the ball carrier.
Defense on Green Bay's got to be proud of themselves right here, Tim. again, you can see the aggressiveness of this team. They knock them right back in there, the offensive players, right back in there. Johnny Gray comes up, makes a tackle, and they are one excited ball club.
Well, it might have been Rick Kane. We apologize. It's just so hard to see those jerseys. They brought in 2 new backs, but it doesn't really matter because no matter who it was, they were stopped cold. A loss of a yard on the play by an inspired Green Bay defense, and the score remains 10-7. Now what the Lions must do is exert that tough defense of theirs and try and get the ball right back.
And you know Detroit's going to come after him defensively right here. And
what a hit on Barty Smith. Did you see his head pop back?
I told you they were going to come, and they really did.
Oh, my goodness.
Here's a great shot right here coming here. You can see the hit that Barty Smith gets right here.
Jim Mitchell, number 83.
Watch him get hit. Boom, boom. Those are the kind that hurt, Tim.
Well, there's
really
Mitchell.
do.
It wasn't Mitchell who put the pop on him. It must have been Ed O'Neill, the middle linebacker, number 55. He's been hitting all afternoon. He has been an outstanding performer for the Lions defensively. 2nd and 9. Trying to break Simpson out, and those Lions won't let him out.
No way. This is a good defense. Let me tell you, a lot of people have a lot of respect for this team right here.
They have to, and I'm so impressed by their performance in a game like this. They're both playing this like it's a championship game.
I tell you what.
And it has just been an exciting game.
It has.
Grinding and hitting. We've had a couple of fists thrown, and they're really working hard out there, earning their money today. 3rd down, 4 to go for the Pack. Big play here. Ten to 7, Green Bay leads it. Barty Smith has the first down. Line is down. I mean, he threw that flag. The back judge flew that flag all the way down the line of
penalty on
scrimmage.
Green Bay, I think.
Holding is the signal.
Oh, boy.
Against the Packers. And the crowd doesn't like it. Nearly 50,000 in here today, and this.
And they're all hanging in
weather,
here,
you
too.
bet. Nobody's leaving. A few of them left when they were up 10-0.
They're going to have to come back in and see it because this game's not over. Detroit's right in there. And when you make mistakes like this is the thing that's killing them.
Offense, 88, holding. 3rd down.
Bert Askson, the tight end, called for holding, and he was taken out immediately, and Rich McGeorge is now in at tight end for Green Bay.
You know, that's 9 penalties, Dave, for Green Bay for 80 yards, Tim. That's a lot of penalties. That kills a lot of drives.
3rd down, back to about 8.5 to go. So the Lions could be right back in here. Smith is stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. The right side of that defensive line, Mitchell and English. The linebackers getting in on the play as well. And so the Packers will have to punt. And the Lions are not out of this yet. 3:13 to go.
Well, listen, even if they get the punt here, they're going to be in good field position. If they only move down another 10 or 15 yards from where they catch the ball, they're in field goal range. But you're going to see a tight formation here because he's backed up in the end zone. And you know that Detroit's going to be coming after this punt. They blocked the last one. That's the first one that has been blocked against Green Bay this year. So they know it's going to be a tough position to be in. They've got to hold those guys out. And that gives time enough for that receiver to catch the ball, to get some good field position and have some running room.
The Packers have to call timeout. I think they're short a man. Jim Gano, the linebacker, was signaling furiously to the bench about something, whether the way they were lined up against the rush or whether they were short a man or whatever, but it caused them to take a timeout.
No,
delay a game. Delay a game called against the Packers. They just didn't get it moving in time, and so they're back even farther inside the 5 at about the 3. Beverly standing deeper in the end zone.
He's going to be right at the back of that line.
Again, there's Gano directing traffic. They obviously don't want to get this thing blocked in there. Gano may have been just as well to take the delay of game. Make sure that they were lined up properly for blocking assignment. Beverly is going to take the safety. Beverly's going to take the safety. And so it makes it 10-9 with 2:36 to go.
10-9. I'll tell you, you know, that could have been a good decision. I think it was. Here's where this is what a coach gets paid to do. He says he knows that the 9 points, a 2-point there will not lose a game for him. They're going to get it out to the 20-yard line. They have a free kick that'll put them down there, and they're going to put a lot of pressure on the defense here. But Bart Starr has a confidence in his defense. Let's see what happens.
This is going to be a most interesting finish.
I tell you.
A most interesting finish. Free kick for the Packers coming up at the 20-yard line following the safety. 10-9, the score stands. And the Lions with lots of time. I mean, they've got the 2-minute drill coming up, 2:36 to play in regulation time. And a field goal can win it for them.
I don't know.
Well, when this
we
game...
had some calls here today that I'm glad I'm not coaching, I'll tell you.
When this game is over, and overtime is going to be a little bit tougher to come up with now, we'll be going right to the Mixed Team Golf Championship from Largo, Florida. And you're going to see a lot of great players. Jerry Pate, Lee Truvino, Curtis Strange, one of the fine young men on the tour. Among the women, Hollis Stacy, Nancy Lopez. So many more. Carol Mann, Judy Rankin. Coming up here on CBS, following our football telecast. So Beverly takes the safety on the instructions of Coach Bart Starr, and that means it is 10-9, and Beverly will punt it, a free kick from the 20-yard line. And it comes down, bouncing past Eddie Payton. Now he has it at the 35, and he is hit right there. Oh, look at those Packers all over him.
I'll tell you.
He's knocked back to the 25. Steve Wagner and Jim Culbreth, the first two to get him. Number 21 Wagner, number 31 Culbreth.
Now the pressure is on Landry to get him in field goal position. A clipping penalty besides. They're really moving him back.
The crowd comes alive here. Chance to warm up their hands. A 51-yard free kick and a penalty against the Lions.
We got a fired up Green Bay.
On the run back, Detroit, number 87, Clipping.
Bill Larson called for clipping on the run back, and Eddie Payton, having that ball bounce by him, cost him 10 yards. And then they get the clipping tacked on. They're back at the 15. First down, Lions. Leonard Thompson hit by Steve Luke on the safety, coming up and dropping him for a loss at the 10.
We got a fired up Green Bay team right now.
Another flag down. Well, this has turned into a penalty-infested fourth period. Packers have been very good in that department. I think 2 penalties in their last 2 games. This one's against the Lions, however. Referee Fred Silva explaining it on the field.
I didn't see what happened there, did you? I don't know what they got called.
There was a loss on the play on the tackle by Luke. Holding declined by the Pack. Tony Dorsett for Dallas today, 184 yards and 18 carries. Took 184 yards for a touchdown.
Wow.
Dallas leading Philadelphia 24-14 in the fourth period. Second down. 15 yards to go, 14 yards to go, let's call it. 2:18 on the clock. Lions have got to get it downfield. Landry complete. Fred Carr on the tackle with help from Luke. A gain of about 8-9 yards on the play. Horace King was the man who caught the ball coming out of the backfield. And it is third down, 8 yards to go for the Detroit Lions. And we have reached the 2-minute warning with the Green Bay Packers clinging to a 10-9 lead. The Lions have got to get the first down.
Ford introduces Futura, a dramatic combination of styling and technology for 1978 and beyond. Futura, Designed by computer modeling and aerodynamic testing, it can provide excellent fuel economy and room for 5 passengers as well. Futura, designed for 1978 and beyond. Realistically priced for today. See your Ford dealer for a personal test drive.
This fresh egg is going to help us sell this brand new Freeflex shoe from Freeman. Watch. You can do it with any new Freeman Freeflex. Let's use the same egg.
Time, Detroit Lions, 3rd down, 8 yards to go. The ball is at their own 18-yard line. They are trailing by a point, 10-9, as the Pack gave up the safety. They were leading 10-7, punting from their end zone, gave up the safety, the free kick, and a penalty drove the Lions deep into their own end, where they are now. Kane and King, the running back. Landry, almost intercepted by Fred Carr, intended for Horace King at his 4th down. Had he caught the ball, he would not have made 1st down yardage. Carr was right behind him. And the Lions punting unit comes on the field.
You want me to go downstairs?
So Summers will punt, we think. Willard Harrell waiting for it at midfield at about the 47 of Detroit. 1:56, as you can see, remaining to play. Summers standing on his 2. Good kick by Summers. Excellent. Driving Harrell back. He fumbled the ball, but recovers it. And boy, you know he'll just hold on. Ho, heart stopped beating in Green Bay as Harrell dropped the ball, but then smothered it at his own 43-yard line. Good punt by Wilbur Summers. But the Packers have the ball with 1:46 to play. Dave Roller, what a day he's had. And I think just as important inspirationally along that defensive front 4 as much as he has contributed with his own play. A 45-yard punt by Summers. Remember, we'll be going to the mixed team golf championship from Largo, Florida at the end of our telecast. 1st down. David Whitehurst brings out the pack. Simpson and Smith. That is Barty Smith, number 33. Picking up about 3 on the play. Well, less than that. Let's call it 2. Middle of that front 4 of the Lions, putting the stop on them. English, Orvis. Linebacker Charlie Weaver, number 59. Whitehurst comes over to consult with Bart Starr. 1:33 remaining. Timeout called by the Packers, and so it remains Green Bay 10, the Detroit Lions 9.
We're going to show you why this 7 1/4 inch Black & Decker circular saw just might be the finest saw for the money in America. It's not just the 1 1/3 horsepower motor or the wraparound steel shoes. It's because when it has to work really hard, it can work and work and work really hard. When America has a job to do, it reaches for Black & Decker.
Detroit now has 1 timeout left with 1:33 remaining. 2nd and a little more than 7 to go. The ball at the 45-yard line. Whitehurst back in after his discussion with Bart Starr. Packers lead it 10-9. They have not won a game at home. They have won only twice all season. They want this badly for their very loyal Green Bay fans. The Lions, who have just played them so tough all afternoon long, have yet to win on the road. They're 5-6 on the season. They found a running back in Leonard Thompson to go with the rest of their backs. Great performance today by wide receiver in his first start at running back. Second down play. Nate Simpson is hit right at the line of scrimmage. You cannot say enough about this Detroit Lions defense. They have been outstanding all day long, and they take their final timeout with 1:26 on the clock. And that's how it stands, with Detroit now in desperate straits.
Hello, everybody. This is Lowell Thomas, Alaska. A tough place to test car batteries, and that's why we took Motorcraft heavy-duty batteries to Alaska, testing them in 50 GM, Chrysler, and Ford cars and trucks. After 6 punishing months of Alaskan pipeline country, from cruel sub-zero winter to 90 degrees of summer, not one single battery failed. No matter what you drive, wherever you drive, ask for Motorcraft batteries from Ford. Tested tough in Alaska. So long.
Well, the pack with third down. 1:26 to play. The Lions need a little help here. They got to get the ball, and they got to do something quickly. There is time, remember. They only trail by a point if they can get to field goal position. Barty Smith, he stopped. Good diving tackle by Lem Barney with help from Herb Orvis. And this Lion defense, it just simply will not quit. They are still playing with the same enthusiasm as when the game started. A bitterly cold day in Green Bay. Credit to both these clubs. It'll be fourth down. Beverly will come in to punt. Eddie Payton is back as the lone receiver. And Beverly taking his time here. 50 seconds, time ticking away. And they're going to get another delay of game the way it's going. The Lions, the way this is going, will be lucky to get one play by the time they get the ball. It's down to 39 seconds. Delay of game called against the Packers. Bart Starr said before the game, we're going to run. We think they're going to run. Could be a 9-6 ball game, and I'd be happy to take a 9-6 victory. Well, we've got a 10-9 one working, and it'll take a small miracle for the Lions with 39 seconds remaining. Beverly now back on his own 30-yard line. Payton at the 23 of Detroit. Just got it away. Good rush by the Lions. Ball goes out of bounds. 32 seconds on the clock. No flags are down for a change. And it'll be first down Lions. The ball at their 25-yard line. December 17th, more boxing action here on CBS, and we've been bringing you a series of great fights. This is the World Boxing Council Welterweight Championship on the Sports Spec, along with the National Hot Rod Association World Championship and other events on Saturday, December 17th. Landry. Pressure. Landry deep. One-on-one coverage, and it's broken up by Mike McCoy. Intended for J.D. Hill. And it's second down with 24 seconds left on the clock. Good work by Landry to elude the rush. We mentioned the other events you'll see on the Sports Spectacular December 17th, the U.S. Professional Arm Wrestling Championships, and the World's Strongest Man, the tug of war, the final edition of the World's Strongest Man. 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Central, Saturday, December 17th. Second down. Landry. Incomplete, intended for Rick Kane out of the backfield. Or make it Lynn Thompson, number 39, the intended receiver. Couldn't hold it. Ball slightly overthrown. It'll be third down. We're down to 19 seconds left. Tom Matty has gone down to the sidelines, and we're going to join him there. But it's colder down there, Tom.
I'll tell you what, it's cold, but they've got a really exciting sideline right down here, the Packers are really hopped up. They really want this game real bad, Tim, and I think it's a kind of a ball game that you're really proud to see a ball club like this that's come back with a 2-9 record, who's really excited. They got a lot of young kids who are aggressive, and it's a good feeling to be back down here again.
All right, now don't you get out there in the action, Tom. I know how excited you are.
You're lucky you're up in that warm booth, let me tell you. It's a little chilly.
Penalty against the Lions signaled, and some discussion now. Lions have been hurt by penalties all day, and this one may be more symbolic than anything else, taking another one in this situation. Unsportsmanlike conduct called against the Lions, and our microphone on the referee went out. Apparently on the Lions bench, the penalty against the Lions. And so, from way back, Greg Landry makes his last stand. Third down, 19 seconds left. Ball on the 12 of Detroit. Landry is sacked. He is dropped at the 4-yard line by Bob Barber, number 70. Driven into the end zone by Dave Roller and number 78, Ezra Johnson. But while they want that safety, they're not going to get it, as he was knocked back into the end zone by the defensive lineman. 14 seconds left, fourth down, and the punting unit comes on for the Lions. Well, you got to give Landry credit, too, because there's really not a whole lot you can do. They know you're going to throw. The field conditions are awful. Clock ticks off, and this is going to be it. The ball game is over. The Green Bay Packers have clung to a 10-9 victory, their third of the season, their first at home, and the Lions fall to 5-7. The Packers are now 3-9. So Tim Ryan for Tom Matty, saying so long from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. After this word from your local station, we'll be taking you to Largo, Florida for the final round of the Mixed Team Golf Championship, where the team of Hollis Stacy and Jerry Pate leads by 1 stroke. The NFL today. Remember, we'll be going to Largo, Florida for the final round of the Mixed Team Golf Championship. Hollis Stacy and Jerry Pate lead by a stroke down there. The NFL Today is a presentation of CBS Sports.